What's going on, guys? It's Omniarch, and today I wanted to show you a really awesome Easter egg that I found on Call of Duty Advanced Warfare, and it's where you can actually see Slenderman in the map Extinct, which is really cool. I'm not surprised no one's found this before, because honestly this is a really weird thing that you have to do, a weird set of steps that you have to do, but I did notice some similarities between this map and the Slenderman myth, namely the fact that it's in a forest that's basically abandoned. There's no one here. There's hazard signs everywhere, and the Slenderman symbol is actually seen 4 different times throughout the map, and they're going to play a key part in this Easter egg. So without further ado, what you want to do is set up a class similar to this one. You can choose whatever you want for your primary weapon. It doesn't really matter, but I just picked something that allows me to move fast, so ASM1. Attachments don't matter for the primary. Like I said again, lightweight, just so I can move faster. You need overcharge. It's going to make it a lot easier, and you'll see why. Fast hands doesn't matter what your perk 2 is, but I prefer fast hands. Although, do not use cold-blooded, because one of my friends tried this exactly, and he used cold-blooded instead of fast hands, and it just didn't work. So I don't know why it wouldn't work with cold-blooded on. There could be other perks that it doesn't work with, I'm not sure. So if you want to play it safe, you could just copy this class specifically. You need exo hover, and you'll see why in a second. You need 2 stun grenades, any sniper rifle, and you need the variable zoom scope. So without further ado, let me just show you guys how to do it. If you guys played on this map before, which I'm sure you have, you'll know that there's these little generator things across the entire map, and I think there's 10 of them. I'm pretty sure there's exactly 10 throughout the whole map, and you have to turn them all off within a few minutes of one another. I don't know how long exactly, but I do know that one, like the friend I was talking about before, he tried to do it again, and he didn't know where all the generators were, and he didn't get them all in a short time period. So just make sure you click them all as fast as possible and watch this tutorial just to see where they all are, just so that way you can hit them really fast and you don't run the risk of it not working. So I'm going to show you where they all are right now, and we're going to start with the first step. So every time you come up to one of these generators, it doesn't matter where on the generator, you just have to be facing it, and then you want to walk right up to it, and you want to hold X, and you'll hear that click noise, and then you want to quickly go over to the rest of them. So that's 1 right there, 2, there's 1 right, 3, and come over to this one, 4, get this one real quick, 5, there's 1 right here, 6, and then 7, and then you want to come over to these 2 right here, 8, double jump up to here, 9, and then the last one is right here. So hopefully you guys don't mind that my phone just went off, but yeah, so now you just turned off all 10 generators. So now what you want to do is you want to come over here, and this is, I guess, like some sort of main power thing. The only reason that I think that is because it says main right here on the top. And so what you want to do for this one is you want to come over to this blue hose, and you want to just basically aim at it so you're like centered on it, and you want to hold X, and you'll hear that click noise that you heard before, and then you want to come over to this green side, and you want to point at the green tube right there, hold X, and you'll hear that like power down noise. So I'm pretty sure the power is off. I don't know why everything just keeps going. I think the map is just designed that way. Like I don't think they redesigned it with all the power off, because that wouldn't make sense. So yeah, that's the first part, is you have to turn off all the power. The other thing too is this does not work on multiplayer. This only works in local or in a private match with friends. So you know, just don't try and do this in like a public match, because it's not going to work. And it makes sense why it wouldn't work, because like, you know, it doesn't make sense. You're supposed to be playing the game. So the next thing you have to do is you have to hold X on all the slender marks. And if you guys aren't familiar with the Slenderman myth, this is the mark of the Slenderman. You can see it in like Marble Hornets and other fan-made Slenderman videos and stuff like that. So what you want to do is you have to get right up to it and press X right on the center of the mark. So you need to exo hover for this, and that's why I said you need it. So damn, I missed it. You have to hover basically right in front of it, and then you have to hold X. So let me try and do it again. Let me try again. Alright, I got it. So you see how when I pressed it, there was a little distortion on the screen. So make sure you do it until you can see that distortion. This one I think is a little easier if I can recall. But yeah, you just want to, yeah, okay. You don't have to be right up close to them, but you have to be on the same like level as them. So that one was really easy. Again, like you saw there, there's a little bit of distortion. Now there's only 2 more on the map, and also don't mistake, here there's another thing I wanted to show you. Don't mistake this for the Slenderman symbol. I don't know what that is. That's completely unrelated, so don't do it to those. Another easy one is right here, and you can just walk right up to this one and just hold X. There's a little bit of screen distortion. And then the last one, which took me forever to find, is actually down here, and you can't go down there, but what you can do is you can just walk right up here, and you're close enough to where the game registers it if you do it right there. So now that you've pressed X on all of these Slenderman symbols, you want to go over to the top of the map, and this is the one part that is also kind of hard. You kind of have to get lucky with this. So you want to go over here on top of this main power thing, and you have to shoot one of your stun grenades at the top of this temple. I suggest kind of like aiming at like moving over here and kind of just aiming at the caution sign, and then aiming all the way up and firing your stun, and it lands right, as long as it lands like right in the center there, it should work. I don't know how you could tell otherwise, as long as you do that and then continue trying to do the actual glitch or whatever, the Easter egg, and then we'll just see if it works for you guys. So after you shoot the stun at the center of the temple, okay, yeah, so now you can actually see Slenderman. If you want, you can come over here in the back of this tunnel here, take out your sniper rifle, and if you just kind of move back this way, and there's gonna be a second pillar right there, so you're not gonna see him right now, but if you zoom in for a 3rd time, you'll be able to see him. So I'm gonna show him real quick. Ready? I'm gonna hold your breath and zoom in, and there he is. So there's Slenderman. You can see him right there as long as you're zoomed in with your sniper rifle. And then after that, if you want, you can actually have him come up to you, which is kind of creepy. It's kind of weird. But all you have to do now is lay down right here, and there's like this weird symbol. I actually can't figure out what that is. It looks like some sort of like red eye or something. I don't really know. I couldn't figure it out. But all you have to do now is just flash yourself, and you'll see it stuns yourself, and then this happens. So that's completely crazy. I could not believe the first time that I actually did this. I was like blown away. I just, this was super random that I decided to do this stuff. It took me like 3 or 4 hours of messing around on this map with one of my friends to actually finish off this this Easter egg, and I thought that was just so cool. That they actually put this in the game. So if you guys actually can go try this yourself, it's really cool. If you enjoyed, please click that like button. I really appreciate it if you click the like button before you left. Subscribe to my channel for more videos like this one, and comment down below telling me if this worked for you. I have an Xbox One, so I know it works on Xbox One, but I don't know if it'll work on any other console. But anyway, thanks for watching, guys. Hopefully you enjoyed. Omniarch out. Peace.